Hey everyone, how is your Sunday night? Well, you thought it would jump on. Hey, if you're joining us, jump on and say hey. How you going? Hey David. Hiya. How are you, Owen? Are you good? Veronica. Good morning. What time is it there? Love it. How's everybody Sunday or everyone Saturday evening, wherever you are in the world? Joining us on the Banter Show. Welcome. Melanie Williams, how you going? Hi, Larissa. How are you? You're buggered, Anna. Eckhart, how you going? You've got your tourmaline. Was it okay? I tried to pick out a nice piece for you. I'm sorry it took so long to get to you, but yeah, it's been kind of busy. Just waiting for you all to join. Don't forget to share. Let everyone know that we're on live, and I'm just reading some of your messages. Make sure I don't miss anybody. Hi, Sonia. How are you? What time is it there? Are you well? I was just looking at a picture of you last night, thinking how great your hair is. It's grown heaps, hasn't it? Oh my God, Ginger! Ginge, how are you? I miss you. You're decorating, Veronica. You're decorating your house from 5 o'clock in the morning. Oh my God, what are you doing awake at 5 a.m.? That's mental. It's PM there. Is it? I never know what time it is. So it's PM in India and it's the morning in the UK. My goodness. Where is everyone else from? James, do you have the kids this week or you don't have the kids? Jump on, say hey. I've got some cards with me at the moment. Hi, Jodes. How are you? You're from Melbourne. Got a couple of decks of cards that I'm going to be working with today. I found this really cute children's deck. I like to showcase some kids decks occasionally because I think it's really important that we invoke children's intuition and to not to not close them down, and especially when people are looking at buying things for their kids for Christmas and things like that. So I do try and find children's decks and grab onto them when I can find them, and I have this really cute deck that I've come across this week, which is really cool. The Corona Sydney, the Corona City. That sounds funny. David near Campbelltown. So you're all in Sydney. 4 a.m. That's mental. No, thank you. I'll be looking at the bottom of my eyelids. Although when I was studying barbering, I had to get up at 4 a.m. Sonia, don't cut it. Let it grow now. So this card deck, I'm just reading the back of it. I haven't seen it. A single card can be drawn to find its message for well-being. And two cards where in their physical body does your child feel the issue? These are really cool. Okay, so it comes with this little card. I don't know how old this card deck is though, guys, because I've actually got it. I purchased it from a collector that I deal with, and it comes with this cute little book. Oh wow! It talks about, it goes into the chakras as well. So it talks about the chakras. Oh, the cards. Okay, this is so cute. All right, wait a minute. I gotta do this properly. So the first chakra relates to summer. Oh no, hang on, summer, autumn. Got to work this out. Winter and spring. Summer, autumn. Okay, so there's the cards are split into chakra colors, and then there's 4 cards in each card. So there's summer, autumn, winter, spring, and then there's 4 cards. So, I'm seriously having a brain fart. Cookie, how are you, my son? I love you. How's your new house going? Okay, so let me get this right. So the cards are broken up into the chakra colors. Okay, so you've got the green, the purple, the red for the base chakra, solar plexus, sacral, throat, and crown. So it's broken down into all the chakra colors, and then there's 4 cards in each color. So summer, autumn, winter, spring. So I think it's 28 cards. There must be 28 cards in the deck. They're really cute. So you need to get a pen to write this down and see if you can get them. It's cosmoschild.com. There you go, cosmoschild.com. I don't know how old they are. As I said, copyright, no idea. Somebody will jump on and have a look. Okay, so they are a little bit kind of awkward if you've got small hands like I have. So you just have to be patient with them because they are round. Okay, they're really pretty though. Look, little hearts on them and flowers and stuff. So they are kind of rainbowish. Oh goodness, so they're a little bit hard to shuffle. Kerry, if you're ordering them, can you let us know if they're still available? Because I bought mine from a collector, so I have no idea if they're even available. Hi Babs, how you going? Caitlin, I know these are the cutest deck of cards. Thomas is just coming in from his outdoor pool. You'll be clunking in a minute. But yeah, so the easiest way to shuffle these is just to grab the edge, I think, because yeah, otherwise they're just really difficult to shuffle. There's nothing to grab onto like the square ones, but they are cool. So just be persistent with them, and we'll have a look. But yeah, I think that's the easiest way to just sort of like throw them from the corners. But they are very cute. So I'm going to give them a good shuffle. So just bear with me. Keep talking away. Because they are a brand new deck, they're sort of like still in order. So I'm just trying to get them mixed up so that we can have a bit of a variation. How's everybody's energy? How's everyone coping? Christmas is mental, isn't it? Gosh, I've never seen so many big shopping. Big shopping bags, like huge. No, Cookie, I haven't colored my hair again. This is my natural color, believe it or not. It's about to be colored though. I'm about to color it again, but no, this is the leftover blonde, and the rest of it's my natural color. Yeah. Apparently I have 3 different colored hair at the minute, so yeah, crazy. You have 10 days off. Well, get your ass over here, boy. Need to talk to you about going to Ararat. Ararat Ghost Tours, I think it is. Okay, I think that's shuffled enough. And let's have a look here. What color am I going? I'm going to go blonde again and then whack the pink back in. I think that's what we're doing. But you know me. Never know. Never know. Okay, so I'm just going to skim through just to make sure I haven't missed anybody's messages. But my beautiful boy is online, and I just want to send love to him and his gorgeous partner, Jen, and my four-legged grandbaby, Nate. All right, let's have a look. No yellow. No yellow, David. Super excited to see what size. Yeah, Caitlin, that's really cool. All right, so where am I going? I want to go here. Joanna, hi, how are you going? Spirit's guided me to you tonight, and that's where I go in regards to my readings. I always go where I'm guided, and I feel as if there's guidance needing for you. So that's where Spirit's drawn me to. I'm just going to pull a card for you and see what comes up. Let's have a look. I am wise. Listen to others and speak that truth. Okay, so the illustrations are kind of a bit quirky, and the eyes are a bit far apart, but I think that's what makes them really cool. And so I have this little Native American thing, and there's a wise owl on there as well. So it says, "I am wise. Listen to others and speak the truth." So the one thing that stands out for me in this card, apart from listening to others and speaking the truth, is the teepee that sits actually behind the card. Okay, and in North American Indian medicine, the teepee was always a representation of who lived there. So, for instance, the teepees were decorated and painted according to who actually lived in that teepee, if that makes sense. So the medicine men, they would have their teepee painted a certain way. The local, I guess, matchmaker, they would have their teepee decorated a certain way. And, and so on and so on and so on within the whole, the tribe. And when that person passed away, the teepee would actually be burnt. Okay, so it would be destroyed, because that was, I guess, a representation of who they were and what they were about, and that's how they were recognized within that tribal context. And so what I feel for you, Joanne, is that you actually need to sort of like own who you are a little bit. Okay, and in owning who you are, you're also putting out there so everybody else can see who you are as well. I want to say, stop hiding behind things. Okay, wisdom comes with learning and listening. I think both of them are very important, just as much as the other one, because a lot of people will actually listen to reply, not listen to hear. And sometimes people just need that space to just be held so that they can actually vent or do whatever they need to. But I think that most people generally will listen to respond with an answer and who they are and own who they are. And I think this is really relevant to where you are, Joanna. Yes, you are wise, but you also need to sort of like own that wisdom. But in owning that wisdom, you also need to listen to others and not only allow them to speak their truth, but also for you to speak the truth as well. Okay, you're standing in front of that teepee, you've got the owl there. There's an old saying, a feather in the cap, and a feather in the cap comes back to a status also within a tribal council, I suppose. And there are so many feathers that all of us have in our caps, and we pull each of those tools out when we need to address life. I call it a fairy toolbox. Sometimes we need to listen, sometimes we need to speak, sometimes we need to hold. Whatever it is we need to do, we have multiple feathers in our caps and multiple caps that we wear. Feeling that you need to put it out there just a little bit more about who you are and what you're about, and then when you're able to do that, you will have the space not only to be able to listen to others when they come to you for guidance and advice, but it will also enable you to speak your truth, if that makes sense, rather than hiding behind the truth. So I'm going to leave that card with you. I am wise, listen to others and speak the truth. And I think that's really relevant for where you are at the moment. So I hope that helps you out a little bit. Let's have a look and see what else. Don't forget to share, guys. If any of you are chasing a reading before the end of the year, you can contact me on my website, www.australianpsychicbarber.com.au, and you can jump on and book your reading through my website. Liz, how you going? I emailed your reading to you today. Okay, I found it on Zoom and actually sent that to you. So that's pretty cool. I thought I'd lost it, but no, I did send that to you. Hey Bonnie, how you going? How's New York? Joanne Jacobson. Hi Jules. How are you? Okay, you've just jumped on. I really feel like I need to grab something for you. So just bear with me. All right, let's have a look here. Okay. Julie, I am appreciated. So Jules, you've just jumped on. I'm using this new kids deck of cards that I found, children's well-being cards, based on the chakras and also based on the seasonal elements, north, south, east, and west. So this particular cards, I'm appreciated. My expression is heard by others. Okay, I'm appreciated. My expression is heard by others. Again, it's the illustrations are a bit quirky and alien, but I don't know, I really liked them. I thought they were really cool. Okay, the one thing that I'm seeing and the one thing I feel with this particular card is kind of like, I feel like I'm holding the world, and that song, he's got the whole world in his hands. That's what I'm feeling as I pick this card up, and I'm really drawn to the illustrations on this one, because if you actually have a look, it's multicultural, which is standing out to me, and the kids are playing music. Okay, so this one is, my expression is heard by others. Okay, Julie, this is something I've been telling you for a little while now, about putting yourself out there and really playing to the tune of your own drum and just getting it out there. You are appreciated, but the thing is, you have to appreciate yourself before others can appreciate you, because like attracts like, and when you own it, you will draw that to you. Okay, and that's what I'm feeling with this one. The world is multicultural, and each one of us are individual within that multiculturalism, and I just feel that your difference is what makes you special rather than alienates you. So I just want to say that to you. I think it's really important for you to understand that difference is the outstanding quality, and that's what really makes you important to other people near and around you. So I think this is just a confirmation and a little bit of kick up the bum, and I just want to say to you, it's time to dance to the beat of your own drum and put yourself out there just a little bit more, and just realize that you are appreciated, you are valued, and your differences is what makes you special. Okay, so I think that's really cool. Shalom Motek, Manishma. I just actually wrote my homework down. Haven't done it yet, but I wrote it down and just transferred everything into my notebook. So yeah, I hope your afternoon's gone really well, and thank you for this morning. Really cool, really cool. Cat's trying to jump out the window. She's trying to get out. Yeah, you do need that. Okay, let's have a look and see where else we're going. Did he not move out of that? Oh my God. We brought Thomas in, and he comes in a towel, and he's just like literally stayed in the towel. Okay. All right, where are we going? Gillard. Okay, you're online. Let me see what we can pull for you. Oops. And that first is that first date, 1st of January is fine. Okay. Cookie. I love this one. I am moved. Yeah, literally, you have moved. I think this is really funny for you. It's just a confirmation of, things moving forward in your life. I'm in tune with the rhythm of my life. Finally, look at that. I'm going to get you a hula hoop. But this one is if you're from having a look at. Let me just see the colors. Okay, so this is a sacral card. All right. And this one is about taking back your power in life and taking back what's yours and owning again what's yours. There seems to be a lot of owning cards at the moment, but this one is actually talking about being on path and uh, being in alignment with your life and I guess your destiny. I'm being reminded of palmistry as I'm having a look at this, and we all have that lifeline, we all have that destiny line, we all have that love line, and I feel like everything's coming together for you, Cookie. There's been a bit of a pause in life, and I feel as if you had to make that decision, which I know is really hard, but you had to make that decision for yourself in order for you to move forward in your life. So I do feel that there's going to be a lot coming in. There's going to be a lot coming in for you in the next 12 months. And I think that, this move literally is just the beginning of many steps forward. So, I'm really proud of you. I love you. And, I think I wish the pair of you all the best. And, I just think that what you've done in the past is incredible. You've stepped up, and I can only see you like moving forward and dance into the tunes and life's rhythm, and which is going to be fast paced. So get ready for the ride because it's going to happen fast and furious. So hold on to that one. I think that's really cool. Love these cards, aren't they cool? Where am I going to go now? Love you too. Eckhart, yes, you can. You can come and get a haircut from me. I'll be at Devon Barber's in Doncaster from the 28th, and you're more than welcome to come there and get a haircut, and I'll do that for you. Hey, Carol. All right, let's go. Oh, look. Hi, Maz. How are you? Yeah, Eckhart, Devon Barber's in Doncaster. I'll be working from there from the 28th of January. All right, just bear with me. I'm just shuffling and I'm reading your messages. So let me know where you're from. Don't forget to share. And yeah, welcome to the Banter. Happy Sunday. How's everybody's Christmas showing? How is everybody's Christmas shopping going? Yeah. Carol, I have to get over to Scotland. It is on the list to do, and certainly we'll catch up with you when we're there. We might even do a show. Hey, how about that? Hi, Joe. Face-to-face readings? No, not at the moment. Okay. I do them all via Zoom, and I record them, and I can actually send you that recording. So yeah. Hi, Jamie from Wangaratta. Okay. I'm not done yet, love. Carol, I'm not quite sure what you're, I don't know what you're talking about there. A bit confused. Okay. Would love a card. All right, Bonnie. Let's have a look. Bonnie from Bonnie, Scotland. Do you get that? In a minute. I'm gonna. There's an orb in the background. Oh, okay. Oh my God, how do I get that off now? Oh, figured it out. Oh my God, you guys are like going 100 miles an hour. I'm trying to read all your messages and I can't keep up. Larissa, what's a white one? Oh, a white orb. Really? Is there? Did you see it too? Nina? Huh? Really? You sure it's not the cards? No, it's not the cards. Yeah, we have a resident grandmother in the house who loves to chat to me and plays with the lights. And the other day we came home and the television was on, so she must be like watching Bold and the Beautiful or something. What? Bullshit. Are you kidding? Oh my God. See, there you go. Apparently she watches the Bold and the Beautiful. I didn't even know you could get that in India. What the? Are you serious? Oh my God. Is it like is it subtitled? Oh my God, there you go. It is Nina. Nina's in the house watching Bold and the Beautiful. I didn't know that. Serious. Really? Oh my God. What is wrong with her? What? Oh no. Apparently Nina likes Ridge. Oh my God, seriously? Isn't he gone yet? What's his name? What's the guy that plays Ridge's name? I can't remember now. He does oh, Sonia's on talking. You know, we're talking about Sonia, Nina. She's always here. She flicks the light on and off, and the other day we came home with telly on. And it's always a different kitchen light. Okay. Oh no, you're all now it's all coming out. You're all watching Bold and the Beautiful. Ron Moss, Anna, bang on. No, is he still alive? The new Ridge or the old Ridge? What do you mean? There's a new Ridge? Is there a new Ridge? You can't replace him. She must have loved to cook. Are you kidding, Sonia? The first time she came through to me, every time she comes in, normally she's in the kitchen, and we're talking about my partner's grandmother here. And every time she comes in the kitchen, she's telling me how much salt to put in stuff. And so it's like just a pinch. But yeah, the first time. But anyway, I was going to do that. Uh, um, um, hey, how are you? Can you tell me anything about the person I'm supposed to be with? I'm not sure where to go on that one, Lisa, because I don't think you've decided yet. You know, whenever somebody asks me, you know, can they, you know, who are they looking for or who's coming in? It's you know, it's a little bit wishy-washy because we always change things, if that makes sense. You always change ideas and, you know, what you want, what you don't want. And, you know, the spirit gets a little bit confused as to sort of like what you're asking for. So who you're supposed to be with, you know, you have to be really, you know, you have to be really specific and have a list. A lot of people write down a list of what they want in specifics, like what the hair color is, what the hair color isn't, what eyes colors, and that's all that sort of stuff. And have that list that they actually want, because when you're putting out something into the universe, you're actually sort of like being specific. And so spirit goes, right, this is what you've asked for. I'm going to actually bring that forward and I'm going to give you that. But so be specific. I really feel like that's what's going on. But anyway, I was going to do a card for Bonnie, so I'm going to get back to that. Hi, Pippi. How you going? Bonnie, I'm caring. Okay, this is the heart chakra that we're working with. And it has a little puppy in it. See, a little puppy dog. So what I'm actually seeing here is dogs are about loyalty. Okay, that's the first thing. The dogs are about loyalty, and the card mantra on this one is I care for others how I like to be cared for. And so, Bonnie, what you put out into the world is what you attract back. And yes, you are very caring, but you're also full of abundance, and you invoke that in other people. Did you type that? Oh, is that? I'm sitting here like, okay, oh my God, because I can't see you with your phone, and I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh my God, Spirit's typing messages on my computer. You're sitting there folding washing. She's folding washing, and I can't see that she's on admin. And all of a sudden, this message comes up, and I'm watching her folding messages. I'm watching her folding washing. And it's like, oh my God, like, who the hell is typing messages? Somebody's hacked into my account. Anyway, this one is saying that I care for others. Sorry, Bonnie, got distracted by the laundry maid. I care for others how I like to be cared for, and I think that's, you know, definitely you. But you know, sometimes you can be over generous, if that makes sense. And I just feel like people take advantage of you a little bit. And I just want to say to you, know, it's really important to set your boundaries, and you know, it's really important to you know, just, I guess, step back a little bit and you know, just respect yourself. You can give stuff to people, but you don't have to give everything. You've got to save a little bit for yourself. I learned that lesson a long time ago. So, you know, sometimes you have to have a reserve so that you actually have, you know, something that's going to get you by, if that makes sense, because you have to survive as well. It's like, you know, put your own oxygen on before you actually go out to help others. The one thing that I'm noticing is that you do have support behind you, and I feel that's in spirit as well, Bonnie. So I know that you've got loving family in spirit that watch over you and help you out. Okay, lots of responsibility on your shoulders, but I do feel that you have that loving support behind you, and that's carried forward into who you are and what you're about. So it's a beautiful card. It's definitely heart energy, and you know, I think that people who know you are very lucky to have you in their life. So I think that's a really nice card for you. Getting through it, guys. Just bear with me. Where's this guy? Bonnie, where are you? Oh, I'm looking for it. There we go. Okay, let's have a look and see. I'm just running through some messages, see what I can get. There's an orb. Yeah, we know that. It's Nina. She's flying around. Holding the beautiful. Ron Moss. Lisa, you can book a reading with me anytime. If you do want to go into further about your just your I guess your futuristic. That's more psychic work rather than the mediumship work, and I'm more than happy to do that. But you can book through my website, and the address is running across the bottom of the screen. Larissa, I do feel like you are on the right track, but I feel as if there's a little bit to go before you're actually on path, if that makes sense. So yes, you were going in the right direction, but I feel like there's just a little bit more of a journey for you to actually just come into alignment, if that makes sense. So you've taken steps to move forward, which is beautiful, but I feel as if there's just that little bit left for you to go forward, if that makes sense. All right, so I'm going to swap these cards over. Let's see what else I have here. I don't know if these ones are still wrapped up or not. Okay, I need to read that before I work with those, because I just had a quick look and I haven't got a clue what they're about. So let me see here. Irene, how are you? Oh, Shirley Ann, when will I get peace? Am I grounded yet? Just pulling out another card deck, guys. I've got the Work Your Light Oracle card guidebook guides. This one. I've got this card deck. Okay. Are you grounded yet? What steps have you taken to make yourself grounded is what I would be asking. I do feel that you're more focused on the intention of grounding rather than actually grounding, if that makes sense. And so I just want to say, take yourself out of your head and actually sort of like start to walk your path, if that makes sense. Because sometimes we can think things with all the intention of doing it, but we actually don't put it into play. So I always say to people, get out of your mind, put it into your heart and walk your path, if that makes sense. And that's what I'm feeling. It's like you're more worried about, are you grounded, rather than actually being grounded. So start to walk your path a little bit and the grounding will come in naturally. Esther, how are you going? You had an amazing reading from me a little while back. Wonder if you could please have a card. Okay. Oh, I can understand that. Irene, missing your mum. I did have a platform show a few weeks ago, a Christmas one for people that are missing their loved ones during the Christmas festive period. Yeah, Shelly Ann, you need, whoops. Okay, so these cards are really slippery. They're kind of coated in, I don't know what. I don't know how to describe them. It's kind of like it's not glossy, but it's some sort of a covering. They're really slippery. So chances are I'll drop them, hey. But anyway, let's have a look. Esther, let me see what guidance we got here for you. Got to get one card out. All right, Esther. Starseed, what lights you up? Okay, what lights you up, Esther? This card is asking you what is your passion? Okay, what fires you up? And get connection. Get the connection from that, if that makes sense. you know, fire is such a powerful force. And when you've got fire in your belly and you've got that passion behind you, you know, that it's certainly something that, you know, is going to sort of like move you on and move you forward. So ask yourself, you know, what are you really passionate about? You know, aside from, you know, the normal things in life like kids and you know, work for some people. Some people can't stand their work, so they're not passionate and fired up about that. But you know, for other people, they're fired up about their work. But you know, get the fire in the belly and use that to fuel your pathway forward. You know, it's like an old locomotive. The more you fuel your belly, the more you're actually going to get moving. And so this card is just saying, you know, what are you fiery up about? And allow that to move forward. You do feel a little bit sluggish in your energy, so I'm not quite sure what's going on there. But you know, you just feel a little bit flat, if that makes sense. It could be just the energies of, you know, where we are at the present time, but I also feel too that you're overthinking things, and that's going to slow you down a little bit. So Esther, you know, get out of your head and start moving forward and believe in yourself a little bit more. Carol. Can anybody pick can anybody place an Amelie or an Emily? An Amelie. I feel like it's an AM name. It's like Amelia, Emily, something along those lines. Can anybody place that in spirit? Emotional roller coaster. Shelly Ann, sending you some strength there. Just hold your space and keep your feet on the ground. You do have support with you, and I'm seeing a clock around that one. So, you know, it's the hands are coming. It's just a matter of time before things are finalized. But I do see it done and dusted, and I want to put that on this side of April next year. So best of luck with that one. All right. Love the way you guys jump on when somebody puts up something like that, and it becomes quite supportive. Okay, Carol. These are so slippery. I got 2 cards. Okay. Hi, Joe. Boundaries, Carol. It's talking about boundaries and setting boundaries. Okay, this one is something that, you know, is quite often, I guess, you know, so many of us at times, you know, forget. Sorry, my bum's going numb. Forget about our boundaries, and we overextend ourselves. We take on too much, and we overextend ourselves. And I feel like this could be you, Carol, at the present time. You know, we are at the end of the year. Everybody's had one bitch of a year. And, you know, we really have been pushed in so many different ways. And, you know, I just feel that for you, boundaries, both overstepping boundaries and also, you know, allowing people to overstep boundaries is something that has been brought to the forefront. You know, it's so easy to overstep a boundary when there's a communication breakdown. And Carol, I am seeing a communication breakdown, you know, in your energy at the present time. And so I'm not quite sure where that's coming from, but I just want to say pause for a minute and, you know, don't jump before you think. Hold back and you know, stay on your side of the line. If somebody's going to come forward, let them come forward, but don't go rushing in there and overstepping the line, because sometimes people don't want advice. They just want you to hold that space so that they can, you know, vent, I guess. And I just feel, Carol, that, you know, there's somebody in your energy at the present time who is simply just wanting the opportunity just to speak without receiving guidance. And the same thing applies for you as well. So it's a learning lesson, but we always manage to see in those people near and around us, the faults, I guess, and the lessons that we need to learn ourselves. And I think that, at the present time, Carol, there's a mirror going on. So whatever conflict you find in another is usually the conflict that lays within yourself. Okay, so just hold on to that thought and just see where that takes you in the next week or so. You guys are so smart. Like, seriously, you're all full of cheek tonight. Can I shuffle and drop a card for you, Francis? How about get stuffed? They're slippery. Like, seriously, these things are like oiled, grease and oiled. They're lovely cards, but they're like so slippery. And Ronnie, you can get stuffed as well. You love the way I shuffle cards. Just because you shuffle cards like a professional card dealer that just got off from their night shift at the casino. I want to know how you learnt to shuffle cards like that. So this is my way of shuffling cards. I can't be good at it. I can't be. David, shut up. Don't even get in on this one. Sit back in your seat. Yeah, all right, I'm changing them. They're too slippery. Love these cards. They're beautiful and all, but yeah, they're too slippery for me. Slippery little suckers. What am I going to go with now? Ooh. Let me have a look here. Francis, I'm not going to pull you a card, but I'm gonna read for you. Okay, I'm going to put the cards down for a minute and just go with my psychic work. Francis, I feel like you're all over the place chasing your tail at the present time, and I don't know what's got you in a spin, but I do see you sort of like running around and essentially running yourself into the ground. You need to stop and pause, and you need to just I guess put your pick down. The way that I'm seeing this is almost like back in the day when people claimed their land, they'd run like mad and they'd have like a peg and they'd put it in the ground. And I feel like that's something that you need to do. You need to claim, I guess, what's yours. And I feel like not only is that your energy, but it's also like owning who you are, if that makes sense, Francis. I feel as if there's been a confusion or something that's happened in the last week where you do have your tail in the spin a little bit, and I'm not quite sure what the contract is or what's going on with contracts or signing papers or permits or something along those lines as well, whether that's happened this week or not. But I am being guided to talk about that with you, so just hold on to that one, because I feel like there's something going on. I feel like there's something going on in regards to contracts or permits, and this could be something to do with the Light Horse Museum. I'm not quite sure, but Spirit's just sort of like putting this all together. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. They give me little snippets, and then you have to sort of like put it forward and figure it out and try and place it there. But that's what I have to actually put forward at the present time. But I am seeing you sort of like running around, and all you're going to do is sort of like waste your energy. So stop, let everyone else do the running around. Okay, just stand still. It's like when you're trying to find somebody and they're running around and you're running around, and all you're doing is wasting your energy. But if you actually stop and they're still running around, they'll find you eventually. So put your peg down, claim what's yours, and just wait, be patient, because it will eventually come to you. And I feel this is contractual. I feel like it's something to do with a contract or a permit, Francis. So just hold on to that one. Hi, David. Okay, I'm just going to acknowledge Joe. Hey, Joe. Thanks so much for joining us. It's a pleasure to have you on the Banter. David, okay, what have I got for you? Let me have a look here. David, I feel like you're split in half at the moment. I feel like you're sort of like David, I feel like you're half in and half out. That's the only way that I can say that I'm seeing this. You're half in and half out, and I do feel this is like, you know, there's a lightheartedness about things, but I feel like I want to dig a little bit deeper. And I know that, you know, you sort of like brush a lot of things off, but on a deeper level, you know, there's a lot of emotional turmoil going on there. And so I just feel like, you know, you put that lighthearted attitude out there, and it's, you know, it's not exactly sort of like who you are and what you're about really on the inside, if that makes sense. I mean, we all wear masks to get by, but I just feel like sometimes, you know, it's not going to hurt for people to know the real you, and you don't have to always sort of like be I guess the court jester, if that makes sense. You know, there is a serious side to you, and I feel like tapping into that is just going to bring a little bit more maturity and respect coming in. Okay, because I feel like you know, you do deserve respect, but people sort of like don't see that often in you, if that makes sense. And you know, I'm just seeing these waves crashing as I'm having a look at this. I see these waves crashing on an internal level for you. So emotionally, you're all over the place, and on the outside, it's like you're jumping around, you know, playing games like a court jester. And so I feel like I'm half in and I'm half out, if that makes sense. And you know, there's definitely a clear two sides to who you are, and I think that that's something that you've portrayed for a long time. You've sort of put that out into the world, and it's almost like become a second persona. And you know, it's like a split decision. You know, but I just see you standing there like split right down the middle, if that makes sense. And you know, it can go either way depending on, you know, you can either go it's almost I know it's going to sound really weird, but it's almost like bipolar. You know, you up or you're down, but the downside you sort of like hide from people, if that makes sense. And you know, it just inhibits people from actually getting to know, you know, the real person that you are. So yeah, David, I'm going to leave that one with you and leave you that food for thought. Day, I would like a book recommendation to continue studies. Any thoughts? Are you asking for me to recommend a book to read, Di? Something came in the mail for me today, Di, and I just want to say that I was very humbled, and I did have a bit of a sook about it. And I was very touched by your generosity and your kind words. And I just want to say thank you so much. And I love you to bits. So, yes. Let me have a think on that for this. Let me just have a think, and I shall get back to you on that one. Where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? Hi, Carol. How are you? How was your day been? Brianna, how are you? Don't make you start crying. Suck it up, princess. A book for you. A book for you. A book for you. Yes. Do you know what, Di? There is a book that I want you to read, and it's called Shamalu, The Way of the Warrior. Okay. Let me just see if I can get it on my phone. And since you're the queen of like Google anyway, but I always give this to my students. Ooh, 2 quarantine cases recorded in Queensland. Look out, Queensland. It's moving north. Wait a minute. I think I spelt it wrong. Shamalu. Just bear with me. Oh, you cook a barbecue for a kid's party. Did you cook a kid? That's the right. Oh, God. No. Maybe I got it wrong. Hang on. Bear with me. Shamalu. Okay. I found it, Di. Okay, this is it. Can you see it? The Shamanic Way of the Heart. It's called Samalu. You got that? And anybody else that wants to grab these details? No, it's Chamalu. Okay. I'm writing it down. Right. Okay. This is more of a shamanic book, but it talks about being silent. Okay. It talks about being connected to everything that's around us, and that's not only spirit, but it's the earth, it's the animals, it's absolutely everything. But it's such an incredible book, and it's amazing the amount of information that you can find in silence. So it's only a little book. I think it retails for about $20. And the amount of times that I have given this book away, I've lost count. Okay, I really have lost count because it is one of my favorite books in the world. And it was given to me first by my shamanic master many years ago. And I continue her teachings, and I quite often give it away as well. But Di, grab that one, have a look at it, and see how that connects to you. But I feel like that's something that it's a lesson of silence, and connecting to the elements. And I really feel that at this time, Di, this is going to help you out a lot, but not in the way that you think it's going to help you out. So yeah, be disengage and disconnect. And I just want to say to you, sort of like, don't hold any intentions or expectations, or detach from the outcome of what it's going to be about, and just be in the moment and listen to the teachings that he has to offer. It's just an incredible book, and I absolutely adore it, and I highly recommend it to anybody that wants to sort of like jump on and order it. Okay, Merry Christmas, Anna. How are you going? You're off to work? Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho. I'm too scared my lost ones are bossy. There you go. We're going. All right. Did anybody get that? Amelia, anything like that? Sammy's just done a 5-day silent retreat. Amazing. It was how you connect to yourself and everything else. Do you have anything for me, please? Sammy, that's brilliant. Okay, yeah. Look, sitting in silence, I don't think I could do it. I wouldn't have the discipline to do it, because like everybody would be sitting in silent and somebody would fart and that'd be the end of me. I would just be gone. So yeah, I don't think I'd have the discipline to do that. But I'd certainly have the discipline to be a silent observer as long as I could be. But, like you imagine it, like, all these people in a room and you're sitting there for 8 hours. Like, seriously, some heavy shit's got to go down. Someone has to fart or sneeze or something like that. And, or fall asleep and start snoring. It's got to happen. It has to happen. It's like yoga. They all bend over and fart. Haven't you watched Ab Fab? That shit's real. And yeah, no, couldn't do it. Sorry, not for me. You could do like laughing yoga, or I think there's a cat yoga. I don't think Missy or I don't think Missy's too old for a start, and she just like what are you doing at me, pitiful human? And Ariana would be just like, what the hell? She'd be like some psycho cat that would strangle herself with the yoga strings or something. But yeah, no, not gonna happen. What? I did it myself this time, and it wasn't this. Sammy, you farted on your own, not with others. What are you talking about? Oh. Hey, Luann, how you going? You're good. While I'm thinking of it, and until I get some guidance from spirit as to what I'm going to do next, I'm just waiting. I just want to say to you that, guys, 2021, we're back on the platform real time. Okay, so we do have some events, and I've already been booked for Christmas next year. Would you believe that? Like, seriously, my phone went mental the other day, and everybody was trying for me to do their end of year shows. But you know, I am back on the platform, on the stage in Melbourne, and I think my first gig is with Geordie, with JJ, Geordie Janes. Okay, and I think we're back on opening for Open Arms, and also Lilydale I'm booked in for as well. All of these details I will be putting on my website, and also advertised on Facebook as well. And because I just haven't got my shit together in the last couple of weeks, it's been mayhem and mentalness. I've actually made a few shamanics things that I'm going to be shoving up on my Facebook page that are for sale. Okay, so I do have a raven claw piece that I've made. It's really cool. It's like a steampunk piece. I absolutely love it, and kind of don't want to give it away. However, you know, it is real raven. Don't ask me how I got the claw, because I'm not going to tell you. But yeah, I do have some shamanic pieces that I will be putting up there. I've also got this really cool, and I have to tell you about it because I'm really excited about it. I made this really cool dream catcher, and it actually is very Egyptian. And what I have is something that's probably not kosher, but sand from Egypt in 3 different areas of Egypt. I've actually put in a bead on this dream, in the center of this dream catcher. So it's very Egyptian. If you want to have a look at it, and you know, if you want to buy it, even better. I'll be whacking it up on my website a little bit later, because look, to be honest with you, I totally forgot about it until I got reminded of it today that I hadn't done it. So I make stuff, and then I forget to put it up. But that will be going up, and it will be for sale, and I know that somebody will buy it. So, you know, somebody will buy it. You know, I'm using my Jedi tricks here. Somebody will buy it. All right, enough waffle. Let's have a look and see what we can get here. Oh, back, seriously. All right, it's got to be spirit. Let's have a look here. Oh, Sammy's saying, no, you didn't fart. Oh, you did the silent retreat on your own. So it's just you and your demons that you had to speak to. I don't know about that either. Okay, look, my back is killing me. So I have to, babe, are you there? Yeah. Is that your back? No. Okay, just checking. Or I feel like I've got somebody that's like got a stuffed back, guys. Somebody that passed in spirit that has either got a really bad back injury, a broken back, or been in a brace or something like that, because my back is killing me. And it's from nobody here, and I don't think my back is that bad. But can anybody place somebody that would have had a really bad back and may have been in a back brace at some stage? Be a car accident, that they passed with a car accident. I'm just feeling like my back's broken in a way, and I feel like it's a car accident, and I didn't pass at the scene, and I feel like I'm masculine as well. So I've got a male in spirit, had a car accident. I do feel I'm a little bit younger, so I don't feel like I'm a geriatric, if that makes sense. So I know I've got a male, a really bad back, and I feel like I'm just, my whole body is just in shock. That's the only way to say it. I feel like my chest is crushing as well. So I've got pressure. I've got pressure sort of like in my chest, but my back is really killing me. I know there's an M connection connected here as well. So I don't know whether it's a Mark or a Mike or an M connection that's coming forward, but I am seeing the M drawn. I am seeing the M drawn here, but I feel like it's a crushing, and you know, I feel like something's going on there, if that makes sense. Ronette, can you place this? Okay. So, Ronnie, you have somebody that had a car accident and a crash that passed into spirit. Hey, New Zealand. Oh, okay. Ronnie, so you had a Moshe and they were in the car accident. Is that correct? Can you place that? Like my back is absolutely killing me. So I know that something happened there. And he wasn't that old. Does that make sense, Ronnie? It's not, he wasn't that old. And such a big heart, like massive heart. And I feel like my chest is crushing as well. So I know that, you know, this person sort of like didn't pass at the scene, but I do feel that, you know, may have succumbed to his injuries later on, if that makes sense. But I really feel that, you know, my I'm pretty messed up, okay, and I know that his back, um, his back was like really damaged, if that makes sense, okay. So he's a little bit younger, okay, in his 60s, early 60s, I'd place him. Um, he looks a lot younger than that. Oh shit, you're right. He looks a little bit younger than that, if that makes sense. Oh, his back. Okay. Ronnie, is anybody else placing any of this information before I go with Ronnie? Okay, because I really feel that. I really feel it's definitely a back injury because the amount of pain in my back at the present time. Okay, Luann, what have you got? I have a best friend who passed away and he was having a really bad back from a. Can you place an M initial? An M initial? Yeah, it does. Okay. Luann, I'm just going to hold you there for a minute because I really feel that I've got somebody from Anit there. So this is Moshe, and I'm given the number 3 surrounding him, Ronnie. So I don't know what the connection to 3 is, whether he's been 3 years or whether there's a connection to 3, if that makes sense. So, oh wow, Melanie's had 3 back operations. Okay. Okay. Just bear with me as I separate these spirits. Okay, so all right, Ronnie, I'm going to go with you 4. Oh my God, babe, can you get rid of that? Okay, Ronnie, I feel like I have to go with you. Melanie, I'm going to pause you for a sec and I'm going to come back to you. But pardon? Um, sorry, guys. We've just got a troll on. We're just trying to get rid of them. My God, seriously. I'm trying. It's not coming up. It says that it's blocked, but for some reason there. All right. Okay. Anyway, getting back to it. Sorry, we just had to get rid of a troll and wasn't allowing us to block or remove them. So we're sort of like working on that at the present time. Moshe. Okay. I just want to come forward with that one. So I do feel that he did pass with back injuries, and you know, his injuries were quite extensive in this car accident. And I do see also, I'm going to place a number 3 there with them, Ronnie. So I'm not quite sure whether he left behind 3 people or there's a connection to number 3, but I have to place that, or it's been 3 years since he actually passed over. He's just bringing forward a lot of information that's that's relevant at the moment, because I do feel that there's somebody ill in the family. Now, I don't normally predict illness or sickness or anything like that, but I have to go with what spirit's talking about, okay, because I will honor that. And when they start to talk about somebody not being so well, I'm going to pass that across as well. So this spirit is acknowledging that somebody may not be well in the family. I feel like this is an aged female. So I don't know whether it's a mother or an ex-partner or somebody like that, but I feel like he's wanting to acknowledge that somebody hasn't been well of late, and he's just holding the energy for that person. And he's just saying, hey, it's okay, I've got the energy, I'm holding space, if that makes sense. It's his mum, okay. So I have to acknowledge that. I also be drawn to the heart area on this person too. As well, with the person living. So I don't know whether his mum's got a heart problem or a heart condition, but he's just showing me my sign for working with spirit and working with heart conditions as well. So I have to acknowledge that, and what's been going on for her. Can you please just pass on to her that he's sending his love across, and that he is with her, and that he is holding space for her, if that makes sense. It's not her time yet, okay, but he is very present, and he's around at the present time, and just wanting to I guess be supportive for the family is what he's actually saying. Be supportive for the family. He's also bringing forward information for you, sweetheart, and he's saying to me, tell her to not sweep stuff under the carpet. She needs to start talking about the things that trouble her mind, okay? She needs to start talking about the things that trouble her mind. And he's showing me stuff being swept under the carpet. So you need to sort of like stop holding on to things, and start speaking up a little bit, and cracking open that heart. And matter of truth is the words that he's actually saying, matter of truth. So I'm going to leave that with you for the minute. And I think that everything that he said today is clear, concise, and exactly what he's talking about when placing it in relevance to you. But in regards to his mum, he just wants to let her know that he's around, and that he's holding space also to the rest of his family as well. I hear the word brother too as well, so I don't know whether he left behind a brother, but he's just acknowledging that, or he's with a brother on the other side. But I'm passing across the word brother. So I'm going to leave that there, and jump across to Melanie. Okay, so Melanie, I'm going to jump in here and talk about the 3 back surgeries that your dad's going through or had in the past, and again, the initial connecting to you. I feel like this is a grandmother figure in spirit, I feel like your grandmother on your dad's side is coming forward, and she's just sort of like bringing things into alignment and trying to make sense of things at the present time. I feel a disconnectedness in the family, though, is what she's actually saying. She's got the most incredible eyes, and I feel like they are blue. I just feel as if she's like really giving an intense stare. So she's telling me to have a look closer at what's near and around, and have a look closer at the smaller details. Okay, so I don't know whether that somebody's been working with her dad and they've missed a diagnosis or something along those lines, or there's been somehow something hasn't been seen or picked up. But your grandmother's just saying, like, look a little bit deeper. Don't give up, keep moving forward, because the answers will be given. Just be persistent. So I know that that's relevant with your dad, and your grandmother is just sort of like saying, don't hold back, be persistent, do the paperwork and keep moving forward, if that makes sense. Because I do feel that she's trying to relay that they're missing something, if that makes sense. They're actually missing something. So I'll leave that one with you. And like I say to everybody every week, guys, if you do want a deeper reading, the banters are sort of like a little snippet, the introduction to what I can actually do. And so often I do readings on here, and people ask about their loved ones, but they don't follow through. And I do is just tap into these incredible beings on the other side and bring forward messages. And it does take a lot for them to come forward, but they do hold back information because of, I guess, just the forum that we're working on. And so they're not going to actually pour their heart out over social media. So if you are wanting to connect to your loved one in spirit, and you do want a more personal reading, then please do contact me on the website that's going across your screen at the moment, and we can book you in for a reading. There you go, waiting on a diagnosis for Alzheimer's. Okay, guys, just having a look. Just so you all know, I've got like 20 minutes left, okay, and I will be going to where I'm guided to. I really appreciate everyone jumping on tonight and being with me for tonight's banter. And just so you know, from the 28th, my Wednesday banters will not be on anymore because I do have work commitments. So only Sunday nights from 8 p.m. and we'll be certainly, won't be missing those ones. But the Wednesday day ones, I will have to pass up those due to work commitments in a barbershop. Just having a look here. Melanie, his dad had an infection recently. Hi, Helen. Helly, is it? Helly? How you going? Whereabouts are you from? First time. Kirsty. Melanie, has he had an infection or something recently? Hi, Nick. How are you? Okay. I don't know why I'm being drawn to talk about infection, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's not a medical doctor, okay, so I'm not going to sort of like jump on a public forum and, make assumptions, but I'm not quite sure that he doesn't have an infection of some sort, but we'll wait and see. Hi, Ruthie. How have you been? What's happening? Kim O'Grady, how are you going? Kim Acosta, how are you? His heart is blocked. A street Christmas party? You had a street, geez, if we had a street Christmas party, we'd be all run over. The amount of idiots that fly down the street at 190 miles an hour. A street Christmas party. Is that where you like block the street off and just go mental and everybody brings some food? See, gee, if I had a street party, it would consist of cocaine, marijuana, bit of ice, and McDonald's and Hungry Jacks. I think that would be about, that's what would happen if we had a street party where the unit is. That's not where I'm right now, by the way. That's my place. I need to clarify that. I'm not at my place at the minute. But yeah, went back to my unit today, and there was absolutely shit everywhere. Like seriously, the idiots that live next door are total twats, and actually they're even twats and prats. And there was just like, what do you call it? Junk food rubbish all over the front yard, all up the driveway. Come back and there's like some freaking car parked up the driveway. It's like they think they own the place. The other day we came back and found a letter on the ground that they'd thrown, and it was like a fine for their what's the name of that? They didn't register the dog, and they got this pit bull that they're pretending is not a pit bull, and it's a freaking pit bull. Like seriously, I think a vet would know what a pit bull is. But anyway, so they've got this pit bull dog, and they're playing it down, and this bloody dog chases everybody up the street. And even though it's kind of friendly to begin with, it's only going to take a minute. And we live right across from school. And God, you know, it's like the neighbors from hell, seriously. And you know, when I first moved into the place, it was really funny. I have to tell you this story. There was a note in the letterbox from one of the other ladies saying, like, you know, these idiots in this unit are absolute dickheads, and you know, you need to go to the council and support my vote to have them evicted, and blah blah blah. And we're like, yeah, whatever. You know, they're really nice people. They said hi and they helped us move a few things. Like, Jesus, I wish I'd have kept that note now. Seriously, they're absolutely like a nightmare from hell. I'm sure they're drug dealers. I'm sure of it. Like, you know, maybe I should like pay somebody to knock on their door and see if they got any shit. But God, between them and their friggin' dog, and of course Ariana sits on the window because she's got one of those window, you know, those window seats that you get for cats, and you stick the stickers on, and they can sit in the window. And of course, the bitch sits there and annoys their dog, and moving along. Yeah, they're joyful, not. But yeah, that's not where I am right now. That's the other place. Hey Fee, how you going? Twats and prats, yeah. Okay. So there you go. There'll be no street parties in my street. It's not happening. Just want to shout out to everybody in New South Wales who's going through a bit of a hard time with COVID at the moment. If you guys go through anything what we went through in Melbourne, I really feel sorry for you. And I know that the UK is going through it at the moment, and I know that Canada is also going through it at the moment as well. And it's, you know, it's just such a shitty thing. And you know, I don't know how we're going to get it. Yeah, Aliza, I am doing cards. I'm just waiting for Spirit to give me some guidance. So I'm just like yapping in the silent moment, so that you're not all sitting here listening to the sound of silence, even though the sound of silence can be good. Hey, Di. I'm tired. I think it's just busy. It's been an interesting week for me, Francis. I had to have a. I'm playing with my hair because it's so long at the moment, and yeah, it's just all over the place. I had to have a colonoscopy this week, and everything's fine. It's just my usual pain in the ass bowel problems. But I had to have a colonoscopy this week, and the anesthetic always knocks me ass up. And yeah, so that's probably why I'm looking a little bit tired. Okay. Let me look here. All right, I'm going to pull out Lena's cards. I've got some cards here. Lena Matthews. Let's have a look here. Apparently there's an orb. Orbio. What's SIBO? Aliza, what's SIBO? Is that like Bebo? What's SIBO? These are littler cards, so they're easier for me. we go. Nick's put up the. So I nearly said Nick's put up the traffic report. Thank you, Nikki. Everybody needs to go out tomorrow night and look up to the sky. Jupiter and Saturn are together for the first time in 600 years, and it will look like a really big star. Wow. In conjunction. That's pretty cool. Nick, how is that going to impact on us little ants down here on planet Earth? How is that going to impact on us with that conjunction going on? Small intestine bacteria overgrowth. Oh. Huh? I knew you were going to say something. Okay, so the resident parasitologist is saying something. I don't know what it is, but apparently there's a bug in your guts and. Eat some yogurt. I don't know. Stuff do I know? That's my answer to it. Or go get some hookworms. They'll sort your shit out. The last time it happened was the end of the Middle Ages and the plague. Really? The last time it happened was the end of the Middle Ages and the plague. So the end of the plague? That's so cool. So what does that mean, Nick? How does it impact on us? Wow, the end of the plague. Let's hope that you know, we're going to see the end of this plague. It's really interesting when you start having a look at, you know, just I guess synchronicities between Caitlin, what is that language? Yeah, it's really interesting when you look at the synchronicities between, you know, plague and time, and, you know, the situation. They say everything comes, you know, comes around eventually. It goes in full circle. And, you know, it's like the 70s fashion. You know, if you hang on to it enough, it comes back. And I think that, you know, the world has a way of sorting itself out and cleaning up the rubbish. And I think that, you know, it's figured out that this worked last time, so, you know, let's try it again, and comes back around again. You're on 3 types of probiotics and have been seeing a naturopath for 6 months. Oh, hang on a minute. I'll ask. My sister is also going through a lot. Is anyone coming through for her? It's the start of a new era. Saturn is moving from Capricorn, the government, to Aquarius, a new way of being. Ah, the age of Aquarius. There you go. You have a star named Jensen Burnell. Really? So you named the star that? Is it like the ones that you buy for your loved ones? That's really cool. Oh, the lives in centipede. With gut bacteria like that, what's that poo implant thing called, babe? You can actually. Would that work? What's it called? A fecal transplant. Is it? Okay, so here's the layman's version, all right, because she can't figure it out what it's called. But Eliza, talk to your doctor about having a poo implant. I know it sounds really gross, but you know, it turns my stomach just thinking about it. But it's basically putting good bacteria from somebody else's shit into your colon, and apparently it sorts you all out. You know, they say if you sit at the dinner table long enough, you start talking about shit. And the same thing is with the banter. You know, if you stay on here long enough, we'll talk about shit. So literally, this is the shit part of the show. But yeah, a fecal transplant is called. Google that shit and find out literally. But it's yeah, it's for anybody that's got like really bad gut problems. You can actually have a shit transplant, and it has all the good bacteria in it. That's then sort of like readjust your crappy bacteria. Something along the lines of that. Like I really don't know, but you know, can you like just shove that link up there, please? Okay, we're about to put the shit link up. So yeah, moving along from that, and admin can sort that out. Thank you, admin. Oh. Your children gave it to you for your first wedding anniversary, but your husband had already passed away. Your husband passed away before your first anniversary, Helly? Is that how you pronounce your name? My 2 boy cousins have passed away in a car crash this year. Is there anything from them tonight for me and your little family? Hey, Kelly. What's happening? There you go. Poo transplant. Click on that link and you can find all the stuff you need. Jaden gets all the shit jobs. Admin gets all the shit jobs. Admin loves shit. Admin makes lots of money off shit. Shit happens. I bought a water pick. It's amazing. You bought a what? A water prick? What's a water pick? A water pick. Kelly, what is a water pick? Lots of banter tonight, guys. Not so many readings, but lots of banter. What's a water pick? Is that like a booger pick? You pick your nose? It's for your teeth. What do you mean? Is it like one of those dental things that like hydro blows your gums apart? High pressure water. Oh, I've never heard of it. What's it do? Does it wash your teeth? Do you have to use a toothbrush still? Is this some newfangled dangled thing where you get a free set of steak knives? Trish, how you going? How out y'all? Is that one of the water flosser things? Afterwards. So you still got to brush your teeth, right? But it's like your flossy thingy. Do you know what it is? What? Why don't you have one? Right, so apparently everyone can have a poo transplant and get their teeth blown out with water. Welcome to the Barber Banter. All right. Oh, seriously. Has anybody seen the new Witches movie? Is that like appropriate for kids to see? Need to know. Don't get them mixed. Don't get them mixed. Kelly, you're mental. Yeah. Don't blow water up your ass and put shit in your mouth. Oh my god. Oh, there you go. Ronnie's awfully quiet. She must have fallen off her chair or something. She hasn't given me any. Aside from the poo transplant, I'm wondering if spirit could guide me. Yeah, January will go. Seriously, look into the poo transplant. That's no joke. Okay. Admin's a parasitologist. She knows shit. I've seen the paperwork. Thank you, Nick. Okay. January will go fast, Eliza. Trisha, yep. Poo transplant. Follow the bouncing ball and follow the bouncing ball, Trisha, and you can have a poo transplant too, or blow your gums out with some water. Or as Kelly said, don't mix it up. You might, blow water up your ass. But anyway, Eliza, I do feel January is going to go quite fast for you. I see a couple of options coming in regards to work as well. Okay, but I just want to say pace yourself because I feel like there's some sort of a hiccup coming in mid-month. Okay, somewhere around about the 12th to the 15th of January. So I'm not quite sure what's going on 12th to the 15th of January, but I am being told to tell you just be cautious around those dates and don't overexert yourself because I just feel that at that particular time your energy is going to be a little bit lonely, a little bit lower than the rest of the month. And I just want to say to you, pace yourself, okay? Don't do everything all at once, if that makes sense. It's like hold on to your energy because you don't want to lose it all in the first half of the month and have nothing to get you through to the next part. But I do feel it'll go quite fast. And I really feel work related as I'm looking at your energy at the present time. So I feel focused, I feel driven, and I I really feel that it will go fast for you and smash into February. I think March will slow down, but the first couple of months are going to go pretty quick. So yeah, I'll leave that one there. Ronit, you are there. Oh, there's something prickly on me. Okay. Hi, Sugar Mama. You've missed the most incredible topics tonight. Tonight we've covered toothpicks and shit implants. Welcome to the Barber Banter if you've just joined us. If you had have jumped on a little bit earlier, you would have discovered one of those topics or several hairstyles that I've managed to create for myself during tonight's banter. This one's pretty interesting. But yeah, anyway. Ronnie, you are still there. I thought you'd fallen off your chair. However, Kelly, I feel that your business is absolutely smashing. Okay, I do feel that it will take off because you're on a good thing there, and I think that the success of your business is going to be in how you promote it. Okay, what makes it different? But yes, I do feel that you need to go ahead with those initial plans that we spoke about in your reading a couple of weeks ago. I don't want to I don't want you to hold back. Okay, I want you to keep moving forward because if you hold back, the energy is going to become stagnant and missed opportunities is going to I guess be regrets or become regrets. So keep moving forward and just embrace the journey. Remember, it's your journey and you have to focus on you before you can help other people. So I'm going to leave that there. Kylie, how's that grandbaby of yours? Is he cute? All right, where are you going? We're at 10 o'clock now. Ronit's still standing. Yeah. Yeah, see? Yeah. Should I open another beer waiting for my reading? He is. Helly, are you being smart? Okay. Helly, see what's running across that screen at the moment? It starts with www. Feel free to book in anytime. More than happy to take your money and give you a reading. Okay, I'm gonna read for Helly. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce your name, but is it Hell? Helly. Where's it from? How do you know? Do you know her? Ah, Emily, how are you going? There you go, Emily. Go for the job. You did and you got it. Mazel tov. Excellent. There you go. Oh, look, see? Danish. Bravo. Okay. All right. So I'm going to read for you. And hello, Danish. I'm just going to call you Danish because, you know, it sounds yummier. And I'm going to, like, Ariana's on the sofa. And then I'm going to read for Kariwa. Is that it? Like, guys, your names are killing me. Seriously. Right? New Zealand and Danish. That's how it's happening. Kiwi and Danish. There you go. That's what's happening. Okay. So I'm gonna go here and there you go. Oh, look, there's even a picture of you. What's on your top? Like, what's that little thingy tag thing for? Is it your birthday or something? All right, so if you have a drink now, you know, if I totally screw up your reading, it's going to sound really awesome because you've intoxicated yourself while we've been going along. So yeah, that's really good. You have, oh my God, seriously, Marquise, stop doing that. So you've got a cat called Smash. You need to get another cat called Avocado, and together they'll be Smash Avocado. You got that covered. All right. Okay. You're busted. You better apply to that. Okay. Smash Avocado. We've got a cat called Ariana. And Missy Moo. Okay. Right. It was your 60th. I'm just waiting for some guidance to come forward. Okay. Does it make sense that Dad's in spirit for you? I just feel like I need to talk about Dad. Hey, Danish, is Dad in spirit? Don't mean to be disrespectful, but you know, I think I've screwed up your name enough today. Yeah, it's not gonna happen anymore. Need a little thing, a button to press, and it just comes up. Can you Dad's alive. Okay, thank you. Okay, I need to talk about Dad. So I've got somebody in spirit that's wanting to talk about Dad. Okay, and I feel like juggling at the present time. So I don't know whether you're spending a bit of time with Dad, or you know, whether Dad's needing a bit of TLC and a bit of attention. You know, I do feel that he's a brilliant age with a brilliant mind as well. But I feel like I'm fading a little bit here with Dad, and you know, things aren't as clear as what they used to be. So I don't know if there's a bit of Alzheimer's creeping in, or he's just getting tired. But I just feel as if that he might be needing a little bit more family support coming up. Okay, I have to talk about a September connection as well. I do have spirit with me, and I feel it's a male in spirit, and I want to put him in probably, I don't know, I feel like I want to say 67, 68, around about that age, 67, 68, or place it in year 67, 68. But I feel like I've got a male here, so I don't know whether you have a brother in spirit, or like an uncle or somebody like that in spirit, but I feel I have to place that. Sonia, I'll message you privately. Okay, I won't do that on the banter. Oh, my back's killing me. Oh, your dad's 67, Mel. Okay. All right. I'm just going to pause that, Melanie, because I've already had Dad come through already. Oh, your dad. I think it's the same person, so I'll just shift them on. What's yours? Who's 67? I'm confused. Hell, is your dad 67? Okay. Okay, so oh my goodness, you guys are killing me tonight. I need to talk about a gentleman. So he's 83. Well, I'm just going to pause that. Melanie, I'm just going to pause that spirit work because I need to read for Helly, and it is getting late in the evening. So if you do want to continue that reading, please book in with me, and I'm more than happy to get further information for you. Helly, I do feel that I want to say emotional disconnect. Okay, emotional disconnect, and what I'm seeing for you is almost like you hear the old saying that they usually say is that when you find it hard to digest things, emotionally digest things. And I feel like I need to place this with you, emotional digestion. And it's like you've got things stuck in your gut that you need to talk about, but you don't. Very kind-hearted to a point, and I feel like everybody has a limit that when you reach that limit, you'll come out fighting. And I just feel as if somebody's pushing your buttons at the present time. At the moment, both hands are full, is what Spirit's showing me. Both hands are full, and you're just sort of like in a way struggling to try and find space in your life for yourself. And it's about sort of like respecting not only your energy, but also sort of like respecting your needs and what you actually need for your own your own well-being and your own self-worth. I'm seeing pen and paper coming in for you as well, so I don't know whether you journalize. So I don't know whether you journalize or have the ability to sort of like write down your thoughts during the next month or so, because I feel like there's going to be some really incredible insight coming forward for you. I have to talk about dreams and what's coming forward in your dreams as well, because I do feel that you do have the gift of insight, and a lot comes forward in your dreams. So please have a dream journal next to your bed. Anyone else that's watching, this is a really great idea for you to have a dream journal next to your bed, so that when you have your dreams, you write down what you actually have in your dream. And you'd be really surprised about how many prophecies come forward in dream state, okay? Because you enter that theta brain state where your subconscious, I guess your consciousness is at rest, and your subconscious is also sort of like in a higher peak of awareness. And Spirit finds it so much easier to come forward in that state of mind. And it's the state that we jump into for meditation as well. But I just think that for you, Helly, there's so much clarity that's going to come forward in your dream state. So please have a journal next to your bed and start to write things down, because I am being told that you have the incredible ability to see, but also when you start to write, it's almost like an automatic writing, and Spirit will give you some clear insight in regards to direction. Chances taken is what they're telling me as well. So if you always stand on the sidelines, you're never actually going to get a game. And it's almost like don't stand at the station and wait for every train to go past. Take a chance and step out there onto the platform and get on the train. Whatever it is that you're thinking about doing in regards to keeping busy, I want to say do it, because there's a lot of value that you have in past lessons and past learned experience, and I feel like it's really valid. I also feel too that there's a teaching opportunity coming in for you as well. So, the ability to pass on what you've learned is what Spirit's showing me. So I hope that is relevant, and I hope that helps you out today. And cheers, have a beer, and yeah. Don't stop on our account. Keep going. All right, where we're at. Okie dokie. Hope that makes sense. Now we're going to go to Kiwi. Where are you? Okie dokie. Here we go. Is there anyone in spirit for you? I do see a female in spirit for you, Kariwa, and I feel like it's a beautiful, beautiful older lady. She's nice and cuddly. That's how I see her, nice and cuddly. And I feel like she has been gone for some time. And I don't know whether this is grandmother, but I feel like I didn't call her grandma. Like there's another name that I would have actually called her. My hair is like a goddamn cocky crest today. It's so heavy, I need to thin it out. But I just feel as if there's a beautiful grandmother kind of energy in spirit that wants to come forward for you. And I just feel she's wanting to put something on your wrist, okay? And I feel like it's a protection kind of thing. And in times of hardship, remember this. This is what she's actually showing me. In times of hardships, remember this. And reminds me of my Polynesian tattoo, actually, of, the angel there. And I feel like she is an angel for you. And I don't get all light and fluffy with angels. I'm sorry if, all of you people out there love, the angelic realm. For me, it's just a little bit light and fluffy, but that's okay. There has to be a place in the world for everybody. But I do feel that this person in spirit is standing forward and just wanting to give a big hug. And I feel like I'm kissing cheeks as well. I feel like I'm kissing cheeks and holding face, holding cheeks. And she's just really cute in the way she's got chubby little fingers too, which is just gorgeous. Loves to cook, loves to taste the cooking as well. But I don't know whether this is grandma, but I don't hear the name grandmother, so it might be another word for grandmother. I'm not quite sure, but I just feel like that's what's coming forward. Carol, are you still there? Have you popped off? Yeah, look, to me it looks like a lady. It feels like a grandmother energy that's coming forward, but she's a few generations back. Okay, so I don't know whether it's a great grandmother or somebody else that but it's definitely loving, warm energy that's coming forward. She's complaining about her feet. Okay, she's complaining about her feet swelling, and I feel like she would have struggled to walk at the time of her passing. And fluid is a bit of a problem as well, is what I'm being told or what I'm being guided to. She's pointing to her teeth and telling me to tell you to get your teeth checked out. So sorry, I'm a dentist now. And she's passing across that message to you. Don't let your teeth go to ruin is what I'm being told and what I'm being guided to say. She's telling me also too that the candle burning at both ends is only going to sort of like end up in further hardship. So you need to slow down your life just a little bit, because I do feel that things are, I guess, you're skipping across. It's like a mud skipper skipping across the ground, and only every second foot is actually hitting the ground. So she's just wanting you to slow down a little bit, and start to sort of like really focus on where your feet are being planted, I guess, if that makes sense. One door closes, another door opens is what I'm also getting. One door closes, another door opens. And I do feel there's a move coming in for you, as I'm being given the sign for moving and packing boxes, okay? But I have to place that as well. I got to talk about the S initial too. So I feel like this lady may have the letter S in her name, okay? Or there's relevant with the S, okay? Because that's what I'm being shown, an S connection here. And I also feel too that there's a man in spirit with her, but he's a lot younger. So I don't know whether you have an uncle in spirit, because I feel like that's what I want to say. I've got like her son is in spirit with her. That's what I have to. I have to place that her son is in spirit with her, as well. You're moving soon. Yeah, she's showing me you're moving soon. And she's just wanting you to know that she's there, and that she's watching what's actually going on. But I think the rest of the reading is pretty accurate as well, and I think you'll be able to place that. But at the moment, that's all she's sort of like giving me, is that you need to slow down. And it's like you're skipping across things and not looking at the finer details. It's like you're trying to do too much all at once. But she's just, saying slow down and focus on things rather than skimming across many things. Focus on a couple of things and do them well, if that makes sense. There's new opportunities, and I don't know whether somebody new around you is a chef, but I'm seeing being shown cooking. And I feel like somebody's, either a chef or cooking, if that makes sense. But that's what I'm getting to pass across to you, and I think that her message is relevant. But this lady is with a sun. That's what I'm being told. There is a sun in spirit with her. She's making that really clear. And she's definitely a fuller figure, beautiful and cuddly, with a big warm heart and dark eyes. And I just feel that she's walking with you at the present time. So her birthday or anniversary of passing might be coming up, but that's really a positive reference that she's giving me. And I also feel August is a month that I need to mention as well. August. So I'm going to leave that with you. And if you do feel as if you want to go further with it, then you're more than welcome to contact me, and I can book you in for a reading. All right, guys, I can see you all jumping online now, wanting to connect and wanting a reading, but I have been on for 2 hours, and that's my limit. So I'm going to end the banter there. And I just want to say thank you so much for joining me. It's been an interesting banter, and mixed in with some pretty cool readings as well. But the information that we do give you, even though it's delivered in a lightheartedness, it is clear and correct as well. So that medical advice we've given you has come from somebody that knows a lot about that type of thing. And so get it checked out. Maybe that's something that will help your guts out. Hopefully you'll find some relief, I guess. But for those of you that did have readings, you're welcome. Your loved ones are always with you. For those of you that didn't get a reading tonight, please don't be offended. I go where spirit draws me to. But always remember that, the energy on these banters is held for each and every one of you, okay? And I do send lots of love to you, and wish you an incredible week. And Merry Christmas, everybody, okay? Merry Christmas, because are we on next Sunday? When's Christmas? Shit, 5 days from now. Is that so? We won't be again on till after Christmas. Is that right? Have no idea. I'll see you when I'm looking at you, I guess. I don't have my calendar in front of me, but have a Merry Christmas, guys. If you're not Christian, Happy Hanukkah. If you're not a Jew, I have no other deal what other religions do. So, for me, it doesn't matter what your religion is. The most important thing is to spend it with your loved ones. And if you don't have loved ones near and around you, just remember that even when you think you're alone, you're actually not, because your loved ones are in spirit and they're always by your side. Okay, so just remember, there's always somebody out there that loves you, even though you don't feel it at times. So ho ho ho, enjoy all the food. Put on your 25,000 kilos on top of your 25,000 kilos that you've earned in COVID this year. And next year will be the new year for getting a new sofa, because it's gone ass up because of your fat. Okay, I think that's it from me. I'm waffling shit now, literally. So I'm going to get off, and Merry Christmas to you and your loved ones. Be safe, guys. Okay, don't be stupid. Don't drink and drive or drug and drive, or whatever it is that you do. But be safe, be sensible. If you're in a COVID area, don't be daft. Wear a mask, and just stay safe. Okay, because the world at the moment is really hairy McClary, and I think each and every one of us have to look after ourselves first. And I think that's the most important thing. So yeah, I wish you all the west, all the best from my family to yours. Thank you so much for supporting me over this year, and I will see you all on the next banter, guys. I can see you asking for readings, but I'm about to jump off, so I'm going to send you lots of love and whatever guidance you're seeking. I do hope that you get all that guidance coming forward. Cheers, everyone, and I'll talk to you soon.